Hi guys, this is Gengam.
And Man of Justice.
I came over today and this is my early birthday present. This is the Bioshock collection and I just saw there's a museum and so I'm gonna just stand here for a little while, but this is like a welcome to what this is, and this was basically all the idea concepts that were kicked off because it just did not work.
Yeah, and just in case, if you guys hear me a lot better than her, it's because I'm basically having her use my mic, since my mic it picks up the audio a lot better of the person. And well, plus she's a quiet girl.
Yeah, very quiet. All right, so.
But I can still hear you pretty well in your videos.
Yeah. All right, so this is, and like I said, I'm just gonna stand here a little bit. If you want to read, you can pause it. But this is one of the things that you can see swimming by. This should look partly familiar.
For anyone who's played the series, at least.
Yeah. I mean, they look familiar already. You know it's going to be a former Big Daddy. And trying to get it right. Oh, not close enough. Ah, I had it. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why it's dark gray on a freaking dark bronzy.
Yeah. But no, yes, I'm wearing the mic though, so that's why.
Yeah. So these ones came later in Bioshock 2. They just changed their weapons to something else. This was the Big Daddy. I kind of went through here once, so I'm kind of giving a summary. But what they did, which I think they didn't explain this the other one. Yeah, there it is. Which I kind of liked, you know, that they were
Early,
not miners,
early
construction workers. I like that they're construction workers.
Yeah, it gave more history or
Why they looked like they did.
yeah. It kind of reminds me of something in another game too, where the designs of certain creatures. No, that's what it was. Dead Space.
Dead Space. Yeah.
Like it really wasn't towards the enemies, but it was actually the weapons Isaac uses is actually, you know, what they actually use for mining.
Mm-hmm. So this one is the Forest concept art. This one you didn't read, so I'll let you read that. I don't remember Arcadia though.
I remember it.
I can't remember Arcadia right now, but that was the initial idea, and it's actually really nice.
If I remember right, that is during the area. I think I remember the mission a little bit, but it was where. What was his name before he revealed his real name?
Atlas.
That's all we knew him by?
That's all you knew him by.
Okay. It was around the time I remember it was like. It was near the portion before you get to the.
Is that his little eyeball? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to distract you.
The leader of Rapture.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Adam.
Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was. I think it was sometime. It was shortly before you find Adam in the game, which was around the middle portion of it.
You know the section. I'll be right back. Explain what those are.
Okay. Alright, so she is being called downstairs because we are recording this at her house. But this is basically, in a way, the Little Sisters. Essentially, the Little Sisters used to be parasites, but the reason why they changed it is because you couldn't really feel a connection with parasites. Personally, in our opinion, we feel like if they like designed them in a certain way, you could definitely feel like a connection with them. Granted, yes, they're little parasites, but it's not the first time you could feel a connection to like little parasites. Here's also some early concept designs of splicers, early splicer concept art. Early Big Daddy concept art for the Rosie type. Which, from what she said, Rosie was the Big Daddy you saw that was destroyed at the beginning of the first game. Now this, I gotta say, I'm pretty disappointed that they didn't put this in the game, but this is a pretty cool design in my opinion. Something I did notice personally, and I think she agreed with me on this, I think, is that I think the reason why they took the designs off is because they seem very Resident Evil-esque, like specifically towards Resident Evil 4 with the Las Plagas, which I will explain later on. The pre-Yam Hand. There you can see us playing around with Adam being mechanically... Wait. Before... Oh, okay. First, when I read Adam, a part of me thought that was actually Adam, the character. Now here are some other concept arts of other splicers. Another pretty interesting design, which personally I feel like he would be tough, and a pretty scary one at that. He, from what the info said, he is supposed to be the first splicer you're supposed to deal with. Now, when we go over here, oh, that's right, we have these. I gotta say though, this is where I started thinking, you know, this is kind of borrowing from Las Plagas.
A little bit.
Yeah, but it's a pretty cool design.
A little bit. I would say no though because it has octopus. That's octopus.
Octopussy. But here is some info about it.
Oh right, so this is on the far right. So this is a slow projectile form of it. So.
Which I feel like that would spit acid at you.
Yeah, that's arranged. Same words. And then
these are actually the same words?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
From left to right. So that was melee.
He feels like he'd be a pain. Like he'd just be twirling his arm around and just slap you across the face.
Yeah, I would see that.
I feel like he'd also deal a lot of damage. Another beautiful.
Oh, you can walk in there.
I just realized his. They blacked out his weapons.
Yeah, in that one.
Huh.
Because he was only rendered. There was never
But that's pretty much what his weapons would look like.
Yeah.
And I gotta say though, he looks pretty menacing. And that's the thing I gotta say is that this Bioshock would be such a different game if they went for these designs instead.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah,
Goodnight Splicer.
Goodnight Splicer.
Yeah, so like I told her, in my opinion, first-person shooter games, when it comes to grenade enemies, they are the most annoying to deal with. Here is some early concept designs of like certain parts of the game or unused levels of the game.
Don't forget, look at the picture.
No, I did.
Look up at least this one a little bit. That one I like for Neptune's Bounty. I like how there's actually bodies floating in there.
Yeah, isn't this a picture you see in the game itself? Not picture, but like you actually walk through it.
You walk
but I don't
Neptune's
think
Bounty.
I don't think you see the bodies.
Neptune's Bounty, the bodies were never there.
Which sucks because I wish you would see stuff like that.
Neptune's Bounty, if I remember right, is the living area. And you never actually see inside unless you get the passcode and get to one of the family houses.
You know, that's actually something I wish you saw more is dead bodies. In a game like this, you wish you could see more dead bodies.
But as you saw, they're trying to do more Scooby-Doo-like things, and they didn't want to make it too violent. They were still looking for some horror aspect, but at least your 14-year-old can see it.
Yeah.
And I mean,
but no, what I was doing though with the concept arts is I just walk like this, so people can see it.
I like standing still. That's just me.
And then we got this beautiful, busty looking woman.
Can I see that?
You notice something?
Looking at her face.
She looks like she's in pain.
She has a neck brace.
Wait, is that? That looks. Go down to the neck brace? Isn't that what they use at a hospital?
Yeah. When your neck's injured. Neck connecting.
No, I meant like the piece that you use to listen to people's hearts.
Oh no, that's not a stethoscope.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, it's part of that, and it's more like you see how it's connected to your arm.
Mm-hmm.
That's a blood pressure machine.
So she was in the hospital.
Yeah, this version was in a hospital, and that's what kind of why she looks the way she does.
Now I remember. That's a big butt.
And that's why she looks so barren, because when you go to the hospital, you basically
Now I remember seeing her crawling on the walls in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because when the lights start flickering, she starts moving around.
So these are her concept arts.
But yeah, this game, even though the game is funny enough, the third one's not horror at all.
No, third one, I still enjoy it, though.
Oh yeah, third one's my favorite.
This one's actually called Hooker, yes, and she's the lead up to the spider.
The baby Jane Splicer.
The spider splicer.
Yeah.
Which way did
Wait,
you go?
stay back on that? You didn't stay on it that long.
No, yeah, but they can pause it.
Still, I mean...
3.
Okay, good.
Okay, did you go this corner?
Yeah.
You did stretching?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, it's just up here.
Okay. So here is... I hope that message doesn't show up in video.
No, all this is it shows up as a big black message with blurred out.
Okay.
She's messing with a bot.
Yeah. All right. Where's her? There it is.
Yeah, it's a big daddy bursting through a wall. Which inspired... Wait, what? I didn't read that.
Yeah.
Which inspired the audio log to the Big Daddy training grounds. Oh.
Because that's
wait.
That's the audio log.
What was the parentheses?
At the end of the
The player then encountered him at the end of the level.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the one that ran around and was killing stuff.
Huh.
And he ran into a big little sister, but he was by himself, and he was just walking around. You hear the groan.
Walking around the Christmas tree.
No, don't even.
Okay, I won't sing on your channel. This is concept sketch depicting what would later become Submarine Bay, an area which housed an important scene for Atlas.
Simple.
Which basically is where, you know, he comes up, right?
Yeah. That's where you end up in the Submarine Bay. It's where you start because the bubble ends up there. Another one. Another creature. This one
from the Black Lagoon. This one we actually thought was Atlas.
Yeah, this one in basic summary. Ooh, let me get better with this guy.
I think he did inspire some designs of Atlas because if you
There's
look at
a hole in his heart.
Yeah, which is the same as Atlas, wasn't it?
I don't remember. That part I can't remember. I'm gonna stay here a little while. This was their last bad model. That's just when they're trying to find more Scooby-Doo monsters to invoke some empathy towards these poor creatures.
This was the one that they said that they wanted to go towards more human-like characters.
Yeah, definitely this one right here. So this one...
The Tyrant.
Yeah. I mean, definitely look at that.
At least he has 2 testicles.
Those aren't testicles. Those are bottles of Adam.
I know. It's just stuffed cabbage.
Okay, so... in here is connected to the other one that was over down there, grotesque. Stretchy, sorry. Was a more machine enhanced one.
I feel like once you play this game again, you're gonna start calling them by their original names.
No, I won't, because they changed too much.
Oh yeah, true.
Alright, this is called Yam Hand. Blah 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 blah.
I'm trying to remember. Is Irrational Games closed down?
I think so.
That's it. That's depressing. They are.
They are.
I don't think there's gonna be any more Bioshock games.
And less scary. I don't know. I mean, he is goofy because of how big the green foot is.
Yeah, it kind of comes off as a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde look.
Yeah. And there's yeah. Okay, this is the last part. Reminds me sort of mix of like a Licker and a Hunter.
Licker, Hunter, and Las Plagas.
No, I don't see Las Plagas.
Well, not him. The other ones.
So this is the first one, which is early concept art, and this was more gonna make a very, very horror game Resident Evil equivalent.
Oh yeah. This is where I started thinking like I think one of the reasons why they backed off on the designs is because they were looking too much like Resident Evil.
That one was rat. Can't you tell?
Yeah, that's definitely a rat.
I think it's the same thing. Yeah, same words.
SWAT 4. I want to look that up.
And then this one.
This is definitely where I started thinking Las Plagas.
I just thought it was an alien. Because they're tarnished and there's blood everywhere and they're just rust.
Yeah. But honestly, these concepts, in my opinion, are really amazing.
Yeah, they're really cool. They're really cool.
Yeah, it's. I wish more games would do this. Like with Crash, with the Insane Trilogy, I wish they had a little bit of a museum. Because I always, just to say, guys, we can't read that top one for some reason.
I'm trying to get a good shot of it.
But it's always interesting to see stuff like this.
Hi! I can read it finally. Frozen elements at once. The images help to find ruined underwater art deco that the team of Concept attempted to capture. There we go. Finally read it.
But it's always very interesting to see what the game could have been for the first game, at least. Like Bioshock 2 and Bioshock 3, which I'm pretty sure they have museums as well. It's cool to see what they would have been, but it's not as cool as seeing what the very first game would have been.
I like this guy though. I actually do like this guy.
Oh, I know. He's my favorite early concept art.
There's another one that was really cool. Where is it? Before I go.
Yeah, since she wasn't here to talk about it.
This one is my favorite because simply that you saw how it merged with his art.
Oh, such detail, such grotesque.
This is more, and this also again was a form of force atom injection. So yeah. Alright guys, that's it for the first museum of Bioshock. Before he goes, I'm going to see if I can get his commentary with me on the second Bioshock museum, if there is one. But yeah.
There's a chance there might be, but I feel like maybe it's all saved for this one.
I highly doubt because it's only for the first game.
That's what I mean.
So I'll leave it on this picture. Later guys! Say bye.
Oh. Bye. See you guys next time.